हेलो एवरीवन, कैसे हैं आप सब लोग। गुड मॉर्निंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू गाइस। गुड मॉर्निंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू गाइस। गुड मॉर्निंग। कैसे हैं आप सब लोग। गुड मॉर्निंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू। आई होप यू हैव एंजॉयड दिस। आई नो आप लोग अभी तक के एफएम के लेक्चर को एंजॉय कर रहे हो, मजे कर रहे हो। एंड द बेस्ट पार्ट इज दैट यू गाइस आर डूइंग प्रैक्टिस आल्सो विद द वर्कआउट सेशन. So as I told you that after boundary layer theory, I will discuss with you the drag and lift forces. So that drag and lift forces, basically that comes under a major topic. You will say it's a force on submerged body. तो आज हम डिस्कस करने वाले हैं बहुत सारे इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स. इफ यू वांट आई कैन नोट इट डाउन फॉर यू. आई कैन jot it down for you. First thing is the drag force, lift force. After that, we'll discuss about what? We'll discuss about very beautiful thing, that is the vortex shading, Magnus effect. After that we'll discuss about what? Streamline body, bluff body. बहुत ही सारी चीजें आज, मतलब कंसेप्ट ही कंसेप्ट चलेगा, मजा ही आने वाला है. So it is going to be very informative session to all of you. So I want all of you guys to share this link with all of your friends and classmates, so that they also can enjoy this beautiful concept. And with that, the first thing, till now I think you all have joined now. I know it's a recorded one because of the some issues which we are facing from the YouTube, but we'll make sure हम लोग जल्दी से आ जाएंगे. We'll try to resolve that problem, and we'll again come back as a live classes. But till then, continue with the we are continuing with the recorded video, and I know you guys will definitely cooperate with all of us. आप लोग cooperate करोगे definitely, और हम लोग भी अपना बेस्ट वे आपको रिकॉर्डेड वे में दे रहे हैं. चलिए, तो इसी के साथ आज की क्लास स्टार्ट करते हैं बच्चों. आई होप आप सब लोगों ने ज्वाइन कर लिया है. किसी ने अगर ज्वाइन नहीं किया या अभी तक लाइव नहीं हो रहा, जल्दी से लाइव आ जाइए. एंड once again to all of you guys, good morning all of you guys. Good morning to all of you. चलिए, let me start guys now. Let me start the class now. Okay, चलो. Okay. Now, first of all, those guys who are not knowing me, for them, my name is Mrigank Saurav, expert in GATE, ESE and the technical exam for subjects like environmental engineering, fluid mechanics, open channel flow. And now you all guys are aware that now I have started taking classes for environmental science and engineering branch also. And with that, now I am going to introduce you, introduce one more subject, and that will be announcement. That announcement you will get it very soon. That I will announce you very soon that which subject I am going to teach now. And that is the beauty of this. That is the beauty of the teaching part कि आपको मजा जितना आता है, जितने आप बच्चे लोग मजा लाते हो, जितने डाउट्स पूछते हो, उतना ज्यादा हम मोटिवेट होते हैं टू टीच अदर सब्जेक्ट्स, टू टीच अदर थिंग्स फॉर यू. आप लोग के लिए मेहनत करें. तो यू गाइज आर ऑलवेज इंस्पिरेशन फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस. Now MRI10, that is my code. This code is useful if you want guidance or suggestion, or if you want a proper way of guidance during your preparation. Definitely go for this code. And with that, if I am sharing something with you, if I am sharing something with you regarding notes or anything, if I am sharing, this MRI10 will be the password for that. तो ये MRI10 आपका पासवर्ड रहेगा, ये आपका फायदा है. So that MRI10 will be what? It will be password for you. Other than that, you are also getting 10% off if you are going with this code on the Unacademy Plus subscription. Chali. So if I am talking about subscription, you guys are definitely very curious about, sir, what are the things which we are giving the Plus subscription. You can see here the best part of the Plus. I always suggest to all my students that if you want to go in Plus, first let's decide that whether you want to go for GATE, ESC or any other exam, whatever exam you are preparing. तो जब आप वो डिसाइड कर लेते हो ना, तब आपको प्लस पे आना सबसे बेस्ट है. तब तो आपको आना ही है प्लस पे, because there you will get everything in a structured format. There you know that when your course is going to complete. There you know that when the weekly test will be there, when the doubt solving session will be there, everything will be in a planned way, in a complete way, and that gives you rank. YouTube से rank लाना, I will not say it is impossible, but it is very difficult, because based on the previous stat what we are having, all the faculties or all the teams are having, we know that in YouTube it's good if you are going for one subject or two subject. But if you are going for the complete preparation for GATE or ESE, in that case YouTube is not going to help you. That is my personal suggestion to all of you. Now thing is that fees detail, fees, you all guys are knowing that the fees is very nominal. As I become as I become you can say I belong to a family of a middle class, so I know that money is always a problem for you. So that is the reason what we have done. We have given very nominal price for all the courses, whether it is a 1 month. You can see that for GATE and ESE, it's a 1 month, 1 year course. You will get somewhere around 2,200 per month. If you are taking for 18 month, which we have newly introduced, the course will be around 1900 per month. 1900 per month. And similarly, if you're going for 24 month, you will find around 1600 per month. So if you are taking for a longer duration, your cost is getting down. That you can see in the figure also. Okay, chalo. Next thing is that Facebook group. You all guys are aware of this Facebook group, GATE Aspirants group. And with that, you also know that the Unacademy GATE, ESENC Telegram channel, where you will get all the class notification. With that, class notes, sari cheezein. And that class notes and class notification is not only for mine or only for the my subject. ऐसा नहीं है. It is for all the subject, all the things which we are giving you in the Unacademy GATE C YouTube channel. And with that, sometimes we also plan some special classes for you. So that also you can visit. That also you will get it here only. Chali. So this is my Unacademy profile. This is the link which is given to you. It is not updated one, but the link you can follow. Here you will find all the free special class. Whether you want to give workout session for fluid mechanics, whether you want to give test for environmental engineering, whether you want to attend live test for OCF. So all the things are available in a recorded way. You can go, you can watch that, you can enjoy that, you can practice with a very good quotient. ये बहुत ही अच्छी चीज है. You guys can comfortably, and it's totally free. It is totally free. All the free special classes which we are taking for you guys, it is totally free. No need to pay anything for that. You can enjoy that. It is for all the students, especially all my YouTube students. So enjoy that. And if you are getting any problem, you can always message me. Always message me through Facebook or Instagram, wherever you are connected with me. Chill. Now let me start here the classes. Let me start the classes for all of you guys. Till then, I think you all guys have joined. I just want to see that whether my voice and video, everything is clear to all of you. Is that clear to all of you? चलो 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 बातें करते हैं, थोड़ी सी बातें करते हैं बच्चा. आप ध्यान से देखना यहाँ पे. We are going to the story part, so I want complete focus here. Complete focus here. ठीक है? So first of all, we are discussing about what? Force on a submerged body. Force is on a submerged body. तो अगर एक body आपकी submerged है, if your body is submerged in that, if your body is submerged here, what will happen here? What will happen here? अगर कोई body submerged है तो क्या होगा? What will happen here? Definitely some forces are acting. That can be a normal forces. That can be a tangential forces also. So let me draw that. Let me draw a figure for you. Just to tell you in a much detailed way. I just want to draw a figure for all of you guys. देखिए. So if your body will be there, if this is the body, definitely one pressure force will be there. That's something we also call as normal force. And with that one, shear force is also acting tangentially. तो ऐसे कई सारे forces लगेंगे कि हर part, मतलब at every particle, we will have a normal force, we will have a shear force. Both will be there. At every part, we will have a shear, we will have a pressure force, that is a normal force, as well as the shear stress. Both we will have. Now, if you say the combination of the resultant of this force, the resultant of this force we are showing in a two direction. We are showing in a two direction, and that direction is what? That direction is what? This one and this one. This one we call as FL, and this one we call as FT. This one we call as lift force. This one we call as drag force. and the resultant are going somewhere here, and resultant is going somewhere here, and resultant is going somewhere here. So this part we call as resultant force. Resultant force. Now what you got there? What you got there? That this is the pressure force and this is the shear stress. This is the pressure force and this is the shear stress. तो आपको ये बात समझ में आएगी कि for example if I am moving there will be a force which is acting on me किसकी वजह से होगा force किसकी वजह से वो force होगा that force will be because of what because of the medium in which you are flowing into that medium in which you are flowing. Because of that the force will be there. For example, if you are not able to visualize this, आप देखते हो जब when you are moving in with the cycle or with the motorcycle, you will find that air is giving some exert to you. So in that case what you have seen, there is some pressure, there is some normal pressure, there is some tangential shear, and I'm talking about that forces here. I'm talking about that forces only. मैं उसी force की बात कर रहा हूं. Is that clear to all of you? क्या ये बात समझ में आई? बच्चा? How these forces are acting, why these forces are acting. I have given you a real life example also to explain you in a much better way. कि आप बेसिक देखो, आप साइकिल पे जाते हो आपको हवा लगता है, so that is also not what it is nothing but if the air is exerting, that is nothing but a drag force. वो आपको कौन सा है? ड्रैग फोर्स है. और सारी डिस्कस करेंगे, विल डिस्कस समथिंग मोर आल्सो, बट अप टू दिस इज क्लियर और नॉट? अभी तक जो हमने बताया वो चीज क्लियर हुई या नहीं हुई? यस और नो डियर? यस और नो डियर? फटाफट बताइए. यस और नो डियर? यस और नो? यस और नो? अब चलिए, we'll go to the next part. Now first let me discuss about the drag force. Some beauty thing about the drag force. The best beautiful thing about the drag force is, the drag force is depend upon your speed only. The drag force which is acting to you, or you can say which is opposing your motion, it is actually based on your flow only. It is actually dependent on your velocity also. Like for example, if you are traveling in cycle, you will find, that your cycle speed is less. So in the same condition, if you are traveling with cycle, you will feel less amount of exert. If you are traveling in motorcycle with a higher speed, you will find more exert. If you are traveling in the aeroplane, you will find more exert. So as you are increasing the velocity, of the body, in that the drag force is also increasing. So that is the reason we told that the drag force which is acting on your body, or the lift force which is acting on your body, it depends on what? The first thing is the velocity itself. So here what velocity we are talking about? We are talking about the relative velocity. Generally the speed of that air we are considering almost zero. So you can say that the speed of the body itself you can consider many times. We will consider the speed of the body itself, but dear, हमेशा ध्यान रखना, the speed which we are taking is the free stream velocity. It is the free stream velocity. तो पहले तो velocity पे dependent हो गया. Second thing, for example, look at here. For example, अगर मैं ऐसे travel कर रहा हूं, if I am traveling like this, so this much area in a contact, अगर मैं ऐसे ट्रेवल कर रहा हूं तो क्या मेरे को एक्सर्ट ज्यादा लगेगा कम? डेफिनेटली ज्यादा लगेगा. इतने एरिया में एयर का आपको एक्सर्ट रहेगा. इन दिस एरिया दिस एक्सर्ट विल बी देयर. एंड इफ आई एम ट्रेवलिंग लाइक दिस, सो ओनली दिस मच एरिया विल बी एक्सपोज टू द एयर. सो आपको एरिया कम तो एक्सर्ट ज्यादा, एक्सर्ट कम, एरिया कम तो एक्सर्ट कम. डिड यू गॉट माय पॉइंट? So you got that the area of exposure also depend. So first thing we got the free stream velocity. Second thing we got the area of that. Area of the body which is exposed to the air or exposed to the fluid mass. Third thing is the density of that medium itself. द डेंसिटी ऑफ द मीडियम इटसेल्फ. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल, मैं आपको अगर वाटर में मूव करवा रहा हूं, या I'm moving you, or I'm moving a body in a oil. Do you really think in both the body the drag force will be same? The forces, the exertance, the resistance will be same? No, no. Why? Because if the density is same, the drag force cannot be same in. If density is different, drag force cannot be same, dear. वो same नहीं हो सकता. वो आपकी density पे depend करेगा. Is that clear to all of you? Is that clear to all of you? बात समझ में आई? Yes or no? So if I will say, अगर मैं ऐसा यहां बोलता हूं कि FD, that is a drag force, is directly proportional to area, I don't think so anybody will have any problem. Next, अगर मैं और बोलता हूं कि FD is directly proportional to area, second thing, directly proportional to rho, next thing, directly proportional to u infinity, that is a free stream velocity. I don't think so anybody will have any problem. I don't think so anybody will have any problem in this part. बात समझ में आई बच्चा? बात समझ में आई? चलिए, अब इसी के बेसिस पे हमने एक छोटा सा फॉर्मूला ले दिया है फॉर ड्रैग फोर्स आल्सो एंड फॉर लिफ्ट फोर्स आल्सो. बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर्मूला है, बहुत ही बार यूज करते हो. नॉट ओनली इन boundary layer theory, not only in a fluid mechanics, this formula will be used in environmental engineering also. आपने एक पैडल वाला प्रॉब्लम किया होगा इन फ्लॉकुलेशन, आप करोगे, अगर नहीं किया तो आप करोगे वर्कआउट सेशन में, वहां आप देखना मैं इस फॉर्मूला को यूज किया हूं. So this FD is equal to look at what I'm writing, half into CD into rho A U infinity का स्क्वायर. So FD equal to half into CD into rho A into U infinity का square. Next one, FL, half into CL into rho into A U infinity का square. So I have given you both the formula. I have given you CD also, I have given you CL also. So FD equal to half into CD into rho into A U infinity का square, FL equal to half into CL into rho into A U infinity का square. Did got that point? मैंने सारे चीजों में बस दो चीजें आपको अननोन दिख रही होंगी यहाँ पे, एक CD आपको मालूम नहीं होगा और एक CL मालूम नहीं होगा. These two things will be unknown to you. So I'm writing here for you guys where CD is coefficient of drag and CL is coefficient of लिफ्ट. अब देखना, आपको ये ना बहुत लग रहा होगा बहुत ही सिंपल चीज है, क्या बता रहे सर, लेकिन इन चीजों का बहुत ही ज्यादा भौकाल है बच्चा, बहुत ही ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंस है. समझना व्हाट इज एफडी एंड व्हाट इज एफएल, इसका रोल कितना बड़ा है. यू नो सुपरमैन, अब देखो सुपरमैन कभी ऐसे उड़ता है या ऐसे उड़ता है. इट फ्लाइज इन द एयर, इट इज लाइक दिस और दिस, ऐसे करता है या ऐसे. फर्स्ट वन और सेकेंड वन, जल्दी बताओ, जल्दी कमेंट करो, जल्दी कमेंट करो फटाफट. फर्स्ट वन और सेकेंड वन, it always go like this, because Superman also know fluid mechanics. उसको मालूम है अगर मैं ऐसे ट्रेवल करूंगा, if I will travel like this, more area will be exposed to the air. If area will be more exposed, the drag force will be more, and the drag force is what? It is always opposite to the movement. अगर आपकी बॉडी इधर मूव कर रही है तो ड्रैग फोर्स हमेशा अपोजिट रहता है. Remember this point, the drag force will be always opposite to the motion of that body. For example, if your body is moving like this, the drag force will be like this. So drag force will be always a resistance to the motion of the body. So in that case what you got, dear? In that case what you got? कि ज्यादा एरिया रखना प्रॉब्लम है. That is the reason they are going like this. For example, take a sports bike देखो, या फिर आप क्रूज बाइक देखो, जो एवेंजर आती है ना क्रूज बाइक, आप देखते हैं एवेंजर बाइक यू सिट लाइक दिस, आपकी क्या रहती है, स्ट्रेट रहती है, यू सिट लाइक दिस. So more area will be a contact. So generally the Avenger type of bike, they are not made for the higher speed. For the higher speed they are not designed. But if you see the sports bike and all, if you see the sports bike and all, what is that? So in a sports bike आपको क्या दिख रहा है कि स्पोर्ट्स बाइक में आप ऐसे टर्न करते हो, खुद को आप टर्न करते हो. So you try to reduce the exposed area. You always try to reduce the exposed area. And once the exposed area will get reduced, when the exposed area will get reduced, what will happen here? Drag force will be less. Drag force will be less. Is that clear to all of you? ये बात समझ में आई? अरे हाई ना बाबा, क्लियर हुआ या नहीं? हाई जल्दी बताओ. Is that clear or not? To all of you I'm asking. To all of you I'm asking. फटाफट बताइएगा. I want reply from all of you. I want reply from all of you. Is that clear to all of you? समझ में आया ड्रैग फोर्स का रोल? You got the meaning of the drag force? That is the reason सुपरमैन, बैटमैन, जूनियर जी, शक्तिमान सब लोग ऐसे उड़ जाते हैं क्योंकि उनको मालूम है ड्रैग फोर्स विल बी लेस. ड्रैग फोर्स विल बी लेस. Is that clear to all of you? Is that clear to all of you? Even you can see the truck and all. ट्रक में आप देखना क्या रहता है, सामने का फ्लैट सरफेस रहता है, फ्लैट. So because of the flat, what will happen? What will happen? Speed will not be more. तो ट्रक कभी आप 200 के स्पीड से तो चलाते नहीं हो. So ट्रक कभी डिजाइन नहीं होती 200 के स्पीड से चलाने के लिए. And if they are designing for the 200 speed, they have to give accordingly. They have to give some power according to that. तो आपको पावर ज्यादा देना पड़ेगा. Now come to the sports car. स्पोर्ट्स कार में देखो आपको, आप जैसे जैसे स्पोर्ट्स कार में जाते हो आपको क्या रहता है, आप देखो ये वाली जो बॉडी है, ये वाली जो बॉडी है, जैसे आप एसयूवी में बैठते हो तो आपको कैसा रहता है, आपका पोस्चर कुछ ऐसा रहता है. थोड़ा सा कंफर्टेबल कार में कुछ ऐसा पोस्चर रहता है आपका. स्पोर्ट्स कार में पूरा ऐसा रहता है और ज्यादा स्लो. उनका अगर बस चले तो आपको पूरा उल्टा लेटा के कार चलवाएं. बट दैट इज नॉट प्रैक्टिकली पॉसिबल. दैट इज द रीजन दे आर नॉट डूइंग दैट. Otherwise, you can see that in sports car, they are reducing as much as possible. In a front, you will find the area is as much as reduced, so that they want to drag, so that they want to reduce the drag force. If the drag force will be reduced, in a less power, you will get more speed. In a less power, you will get more speed, and that is the beauty of this. That is the beauty of the sports car. Have you got this point? I have given you n number of example. इसका और एक और एग्जांपल दे देता हूं. एरोप्लेन की लैंडिंग और यू कैन टेक एग्जांपल ऑफ टेक ऑफ. सो बेस्ड अकॉर्डिंग टू यू, लैंडिंग और टेक ऑफ किस डायरेक्शन में होती है? इट इज अगेंस्ट द विंड और विद द विंड? इट इज अगेंस्ट द विंड और विद द विंड? क्या होती है? आई एम आस्किंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू डियर. सब लोग जवाब दोगे, सब लोग को जवाब देना है. इट इज अगेंस्ट द विंड और विद द विंड? आई एम आस्किंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू, सबका जवाब आना चाहिए. I'm asking to all of you. You all guys have to message me. फटाफट बताइए. It is against the wind or with the wind? It is against the wind or with the wind? ये against the wind होता है या with the wind होता है बच्चा? Remember always. जिन लोगों को नहीं मालूम है एक ध्यान से सुनो. When you are taking off now, when you are taking off, that time if wind will be in opposite direction, आपको अगर अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में रहेगा तो क्या होगा? वो आपको रेजिस्टेंस प्रोवाइड करेगा. दैट एयर विल प्रोवाइड यू सम रेजिस्टेंस, एंड इफ द रेजिस्टेंस विल बी प्रोवाइडेड, व्हाट विल हैपन? In a less power itself, that plane can take off. कैसे होगा टेक ऑफ? देखो सिंपली आपकी मोशन किधर हो रही है? This is your plane. This is plane which is moving. This plane which is moving, and from this direction the air is coming. तो ये रेजिस्टेंस दे रहा है. So because of this resistance, this plane is moving in this opposite to that. This plane will go up, क्योंकि अब आगे तो जा नहीं सकता ना, रेजिस्टेंस है. So it will try to go up, and you can see that comfortably it will go to the atmosphere. Comfortably it will go to the upper layer, and that's how this airplane will take off. तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि aeroplane will always take off in against the wind, but if it is going in against the wind, it will help in takeoff. Is that clear to all of you? अब ऐसा नहीं है कि जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल you can say the army, Rafale and something, they will not wait for the against the wind and all. If they have to go, they will go instead of the whatever the air condition is. So that is the beauty of that fighter jet and all. But For a normal aeroplane like Indigo, this type of whatever the passenger aircraft which you are talking about, there they always try to go with the against the wind, so that the power will be less, the fuel required will be less, and that's how that's how they operate the aeroplane. I hope it is clear to all of you. I hope the takeoff part is clear to all of you. Nobody is having any doubt in takeoff itself. किसी को भी टेक ऑफ वाले पार्ट में कोई भी डाउट नहीं है, हाँ या ना बच्चा, कोई भी डाउट है या नहीं? आई एम आस्किंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू अगेन, क्या आपको कोई भी डाउट है या नहीं? हाँ या ना बच्चा? Whether you are having any doubt or not, I don't think so you guys will have any doubt. Okay, now coming to the landing part. ध्यान से समझना, क्योंकि ये पूरी चीजें ना मैं आपको स्टूडियो में बता रहा हूं, बिकॉज यहां से ना n number of question आई एम टेलिंग यू, n number of question will be asked in interview. बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन पूछे जाएंगे, तो ध्यान से सुनना, समझना, and then we'll proceed. First thing for takeoff you understood. Now understand about landing. जब आप लैंडिंग कर रहे हो, फॉर एग्जाम्पल इन दिस डायरेक्शन यू आर लैंडिंग, एंड फ्रॉम द स्क्रीन साइड द एयर इज मूविंग, दैट इज अपोजिट टू दैट. In that case, what will happen? The air will give some resistance. So if the plane is moving towards me, if I am giving some resistance, so in that case, the aeroplane will take less length of the will require less length of the runway to stop, or less length of the runway to reduce its speed, and that is the beauty, or less length of the runway to for landing purpose, and that is the beauty of this drag force. So always remember, whether aeroplane is taking off or landing, in both the case it always try to make against the wind. That is the beauty of the force on the submerged body. That is the beauty of the drag force. I hope it is clear to all of you. किसी को अभी भी कोई डाउट है, पूछ डालो, डरो मत, पूछ डालो. आपके पास लाइव चैट पड़ा हुआ है. आई नो इट्स रिकॉर्डेड बच्चा, बट आई ऑलवेज ट्राई टू मेक इट एज अ लाइव सेशन. So you can put all n number of doubt whatever you are coming in your mind in the live chat. आप लाइव चैट में पूछिए, मैं एक्टिव हूं, मैं आपको बिल्कुल रिप्लाई करूंगा. Is that clear to all of you? और yes or no बच्चा? बातें समझ में आई? यहां तक बातें समझ में आई? चलिए थोड़ी सी और बातें करते हैं. अब now we'll talk about CD and CL. This is something we call as coefficient of drag and coefficient of lift. चलिए थोड़ी इसके बारे में बातें करते हैं. We'll talk about something about this. सब लोग ध्यान से देखिएगा. CD and CL depends upon, पहले लिखिएगा फिर समझेंगे. फर्स्ट थिंग, रेनॉल्ड्स नंबर. सेकंड थिंग, geometry of the body. Third thing, orientation of the body. So CD and CL actually depends on what? First thing is the Reynolds number, second thing is the geometry of the body, and the third thing is the orientation of the body. Is that clear to all of you? ये बातें समझ में आई? हाँ या ना? Yes or no? Now CD and CL actually depends on Reynolds number. कैसे? देखिए, अगर मैं फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपको ज्योमेट्री ऑफ बॉडी से रिलेटेड के बताता हूं. फर्स्ट फॉर एग्जाम्पल देखिए, दिस बॉडी, if this body is moving, it can move like this also, it can move like this also. So we are moving like this, so that the area will be less, the area of exposure of the in the motion side will be less. तो इसलिए हम मूव करवा रहे हैं. So generally आप देखते हो the sports car and the truck designing is completely different. In sports cars we always try to reduce the drag force. तो जो आप drag force reduce करना चाहते हो, that's something we are not doing in the truck. तो वहां आपका front area देखो बहुत ज्यादा रहता है. So that is the geometry part. बट समटाइम समझो कि आपने स्पोर्ट्स कार तो बना दिया, लेकिन उसको आप चला रहे हो दो चक्के पे. दैट स्पोर्ट्स कार इज मूविंग ऑन टू व्हील एंड दैट टू rear wheel. So now it is moving like this. Do you really think that is okay for you? No, because now area of exposure will be what? This much. This can happen in what? In Rohit Sethi movie. वहां पे दो चक्के पे भी कार घूम रही होगी. So in that case, the drag force will be not good. So it always, see, it is not always about geometry of the body. It is also about orientation of the body. आपने बॉडी को कैसे, फॉर एग्जाम्पल मेरी जो बॉडी है इसकी ज्योमेट्री तो एक फिक्स है ना, बट आई कैन गो इन दिस डायरेक्शन ऑल्सो, आई कैन गो इन दिस डायरेक्शन ऑल्सो. So it depends upon what? It depends upon what? Whether the orientation of body is in which direction. So your coefficient of drag or coefficient of lift also depend upon geometry of the body, orientation of the body. इन दोनों पार्ट में किसी को कोई भी डाउट है तो बताओ. If you have any other doubt, like geometry, I have given you n number of example. For example, truck and the sports car, ट्रक और एरोप्लेन. और एरोप्लेन में भी देखते हो आप, आगे का पॉइंट नोकीला रहता है, आगे का पॉइंट पॉइंटेड रहता है. व्हाई? they want to reduce as much as drag as possible. They always want to reduce as much as drag as possible. और एरोप्लेन में क्या देखोगे आप, पूरा ऐसा शेप बना के रखते हैं. why this shape is there? Because they want that air to go as fast as possible. जितना ज्यादा फास्ट, जितना आप कंफर्टेबली एयर को निकलने दोगे ना, जितना आप कंफर्टेबली आप एयर को निकलने दोगे, that much faster you can go in that. That much faster you can go in that. And that is the beauty. जितना अपने एयर को पास करने दोगे ना, जितनी जल्दी पास करने दोगे, that much faster you can go in that. That much faster you can go in that. And that is the beauty. And that is the reason I told you the geometry of the body makes very, very large impact on the drag force, or you can say on the forces which are occurring on the submerged body. And next thing is the orientation of the body. Orientation of the body, even though geometry is very good, but orientation ही सही नहीं है तो भी आपका drag force में problem होगा. That is the reason the orientation of the body also you have to keep it very, 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 very in a proper way so that the drag force will be less. I hope it is clear to all of you. I don't think so anybody will have any problem. Chali. And the last thing is the Reynolds number. Now we have to discuss about Reynolds number. Why? Because Reynolds number includes fluid properties, that is the rho and mu, kinematic property, that is the velocity, and with the geometrical property. So yes, your CD is dependent on these three factors, and that is the reason we have given a term, that's something we call as Reynolds number, that includes all the things, all these things. I hope it is clear to all of you. किसी को कोई भी डाउट है तो बताओ बच्चा, किसी को कोई भी डाउट है तो बताओ. I don't think so anybody will have any doubt. I don't think so anybody will have any doubt. किसी को इस बारे में कोई भी डाउट है तो बताओ. चलिए, तो आपको मैंने बता दिया कि CD एंड CL डिपेंड कर रहा है रेनॉल्ड्स नंबर, ज्योमेट्री ऑफ द बॉडी एंड ओरिएंटेशन ऑफ द बॉडी. चलिए अब कुछ फॉर्मूलाज लिखते हैं बच्चा, जो ध्यान में रखना आप सब लोग, जिससे प्रॉब्लम आपको पूछा जा सकता है. ध्यान से रखना फॉर्मूला. फर्स्ट, CD इक्वल टू 24 upon RE, 24 upon RE. If RE is less than equal to 0.2. Second thing, CD equal to 24 upon RE, 1 plus 3 by 16 RE for RE value less than 1. For RE value less than 1. Third, when CD value 24 upon RE, 1 upon 3 by 16 RE to the power 1 by 2 for 1 से greater RE रहेगा and less than 100. Next thing, fourth, CD value equal to 0.5 for RE value less than or equal to 2 into 10 to power 5. 2 into 10 to power 5. Next, fifth one. CD equal to 0.2 for RE is greater than 2 into 10 to power 5. For RE is greater than 2 into 10 to power 5. So ये सारी वैल्यू हमने आपको लिख दिया. ये सारी वैल्यू आपको याद रखनी पड़ेगी क्योंकि कभी भी किसी के बारे में पूछ देता है. So you have to always remember that. But for my understanding, something more I want to ask. Something more I want to ask from you. कुछ और मैं पूछना चाह रहा हूं आपसे. इस बात को समझना. If you see that if you are going from Reynolds number, if you are increasing the Reynolds number, you know that your flow will go from what? Laminar boundary layer to or laminar boundary layer to the turbulent boundary layer. अगर आप देखो Reynolds number आप बढ़ा रहे हो slowly you are going from laminar boundary layer to the turbulent boundary layer. So you can see that as the Reynolds number is increasing, that means as the flow is going from the laminar to the turbulent region, you will find that your coefficient of drag is reducing. Your coefficient of drag is reducing. That indicates you that क्या इंडिकेट करेगा आपको बच्चा? बहुत ही प्यारी चीज है. ये आपको इंडिकेट करती है कि जब आपका टर्बुलेंट बाउंड्री लेयर फॉर्म हो रही है, दैट टाइम द ड्रैग फोर्स इज लेस. When the turbulent boundary layer is formed, in that case the drag force is less. And when the laminar boundary layer is formed, in that case the drag force is what? It is more as compared to the turbulent boundary layer. And इसका देखना, अब ये आपको लाइन बहुत प्यारा लगा होगा. This line you find very very good. और मैंने आपको जो भी लाइन में बोल रहा हूं, I am considering that कि आप उसको लिख भी रहे होगे. मैं ये कंसीडर कर रहा हूं कि आप उसको लिख भी रहे होगे. Because the oral part I am not putting in the PPT. मैं PPT में इसको नहीं डाल रहा हूं, तो आप I hope you guys are writing also. I hope you guys are writing that part also. लिखना मत भूलना, ये सारे पॉइंट्स बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हैं. अब इसका देखना एप्लीकेशन कितना प्यारा है. The application of this point which I told you just now, it is very very beautiful. What is the application? Look at first. आपने वो गोल्फ का बॉल देखा है? You guys have seen that golf ball. Right now I don't have any ball to show to you, but आपने गोल्फ का बॉल देखा होगा ना. तो उस गोल्फ के बॉल में क्या होता था? आपको उसमें एक पहले जो बहुत पुराना गोल्फ का बॉल होता था, you can say very long back, that time it was completely smooth. On the surface it will be completely smooth. So what we have found that in a past year, in what we have found that once the roughness in the surface of that golf ball will become too much, जब roughness ज्यादा हो जाए, when the roughness will become too much, in that case what is happening dear? क्या हो रहा था? वो बॉडी ज्यादा डिस्टेंस लग जा रही थी. With the same hit, that ball is going with a very very far distance. It is going with a very very long distance. In a same speed, speed when you hit that ball. With the same speed, if you hit that ball, it is covering larger distance. It is covering more distance, long distance. In that case, what we have noticed कि भैया रफ में ज्यादा जाता है. अब रफ में ज्यादा जाता है तो अब हम रफ तो करके नहीं दे सकते ना बॉल को. At the new ball itself, you can't rough it and then give it to the customer ना. आप ऐसा तो नहीं कर सकते. Then what golf company has done, उन्होंने क्या किया? सरफेस पे ना छोटे छोटे गड्ढे बना दिए. You will find when you just go to the Google and you will find the image of the golf ball. आपको दिखेगा छोटे छोटे गड्ढे उसमें दिख रहे हैं. You will find small holes in that. And because of the small holes, whenever you hit a golf ball, the layer which is formed around that, when you know that when a body is moving outer to the surface, there will be boundary layer formed. That boundary layer which is forming, that is the turbulent boundary layer. So you know that in a turbulent boundary layer, the coefficient of drag is less, and the coefficient of drag is less, that means the drag force will be less. And if the flow resistance is less, drag force is what? It is the flow resistance. If the flow resistance will be less, the speed will be more. The body will go with a faster speed, and that is the reason you will always say in a golf ball there will be some dot. And that is the reason why they are giving some dot, because they want to create turbulent boundary layer whenever the golf ball is hit by someone. it will make a turbulent boundary layer and it will go to the larger distance, it will go to the longer distance. I hope it is clear to all of you. अरे क्लियर रे बाबा, yes or no जल्दी बताने का, क्लियर या नहीं, समझ में आ रही है? You can see the wide application, you all can see the wide application. बात समझ में आई? I'm asking to all of you dear, क्या ये बात समझ में आई? सब लोग बताना, सब लोग बताना, सब लोग बताना। फिर मैं आपको एक और एप्लीकेशन बताऊंगा। आई विल टेल यू वन मोर एप्लीकेशन ऑल्सो, बहुत ही प्यारा एप्लीकेशन बताऊंगा। आई विल टेल यू मच मोर यू कैन से इंपॉर्टेंट एज वेल एज वेरी वेरी ब्यूटीफुल एप्लीकेशन अगेन, अगर ये एप्लीकेशन आपको समझ में आया। एंड आई थिंक यू गाइज आर गेटिंग इंटरेस्टेड इन दिस सब्जेक्ट और नॉट। आपको इस सब्जेक्ट में मजा आ रहा है कि नहीं? देखो मजा नहीं आएगा तो फिर मेरा ये रात को रिकॉर्ड करने वाला ऑप्शन मजा नहीं आता। तो आप लोग के लिए मेहनत कर रहा हूं, तो आपको मजा आना चाहिए, वो फील आनी चाहिए बच्चा। यू गाइज आर गेटिंग दैट फील और नॉट? यू गाइज आर गेटिंग दैट फील और नॉट? यार यस और नो बच्चा जल्दी बताओ। इज दैट क्लियर? इज दैट क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू? इज दैट क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू? मैं एक और एग्जांपल आपको देने वाला हूं। आई एम गोइंग टू गिव वन मोर एग्जांपल टू ऑल ऑफ यू। चलो now second example, second real life application you can see. आप क्रिकेट बॉल देखे होगे ना, यू गाइस कैन सी द क्रिकेट बॉल। क्रिकेट बॉल में देखे होगे कि एक साइड को वो लोग रफ करते हैं। फॉर एग्जांपल दिस, ये वाला पार्ट देखो रफ दिख रहा होगा, ये वाला पार्ट स्मूथ दिख रहा है। दिस वन इज रफ, दिस वन इज स्मूथ। एंड व्हेन यू आर बॉलिंग दिस, जब आप बॉल करते हो, you know that if this part is rough, this will make turbulent boundary layer, this will make turbulent boundary layer where CD value will be what? Where CD value will be what? Less. CD value less मतलब drag force what? Less. Drag force less मतलब क्या होगा? ये वाला ज्यादा ट्रेवल करेगा, so this will travel more and this will travel less. In that case it will be outswing. ये बॉडी किधर जाएगी? बॉडी बाहर जाएगी, मतलब it will be a outswing. अब इसी को उल्टा कर दो। Now this part will move again, this is the rough part, it will move faster, it will move slower, it will be in swing, and that is the reason आपने देखा होगा कि बॉलर जो क्या करते हैं उसको साइन करते हैं, और साइन करने में वो हमेशा एक ही साइड में साइन करते हैं। मतलब अगर आपका ग्रिप है, अगर ये बॉल है तो उसका एक ही साइड वो साइन करते हैं, बार बार वो दोनों साइड नहीं करते, वो एक ही साइड साइन करते हैं। सो बेसिकली व्हाट दे आर डूइंग, दे आर मेकिंग दैट बॉल रफ so that they can go for the in swing and out swing, वो इन स्विंग और आउट स्विंग कर पाए। Is that clear to all of you? क्या यह बात सबको समझ में आई बच्चा? So you can see the wide application, even in cricket itself, boundary layer theory is used. Boundary layer theory का use बहुत ही ज्यादा है बच्चा, बहुत ही ज्यादा। Did you got my point? Did you got my point? In that cricketing ball itself, the cricketing ball itself, there also we try to make half part in a turbulent boundary zone, half part in a laminar boundary zone. In that case, that in both the part the speed will be different, and because of the difference in the speed, the body, the outer body, if outer body is roughened, if outer body is roughened, it will go with a faster velocity and it will be coming like a in swing, it will be coming like a in swing. अगर आपका इनसाइड बॉडी, अगर इनसाइड इस साइड वाली जो बॉडी है, that will be the rough end, in that case it will be outswing. तो इस बात का ध्यान रखना, और बॉलर भी इस बात का ध्यान रखते हैं। Is that clear to all of you? Is that clear to all of you? I don't think so anybody will have any doubt in that. किसी को कोई भी डाउट है तो बताओ। Anybody having any doubt they can tell me. किसी को कोई भी डाउट है तो बताओ। चलो आगे चलते हैं बच्चा। We'll go to the next one. Type of drag. First, that's something we call as skin friction drag. Skin friction drag. अब इसका मैं स्टेटमेंट आपको लिख देता हूं, स्टेटमेंट से सारी चीजें क्लियर हो जाएंगी, मेरे को एक्सप्लेन करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी, और आप लोगों के पास नोट्स भी हो जाएगा। It is due to the viscosity of the fluid. In which in which the body is immersed, in which the body is in which the body is immersed, caused by the shear stress, caused by the shear stress at all point, at all point. So skin friction drag, it is because of the viscosity of the fluid. जो आपको drag लगता है, that's something we call as skin friction drag. Second one, form drag. From this you will get a question definitely in a match the following or 1 mark question. कहीं ना कहीं आपको ये दिखेगा. So don't take this as a theory. It is going to come in your GATE exam. It is going to come in your GATE exam, ESC exam, UPSC exam, सारे एग्जाम में आएगा. Form drag, we also call this as pressure drag. Pressure drag. देखिएगा क्या है ये. Due to pressure difference, due to pressure difference over the body surface. Over the body surface. It is due to flow separation. Flow separation आपको मैंने बताया था. Boundary layer separation, I have explained it to you. Observed on bluff body. अभी आपको bluff body का मतलब नहीं मालूम है, so don't worry about that. Just write it. Basically, it is due to the pressure difference over the body surface. ये वाला point याद रखना. Skin friction is due to viscosity of the fluid. Form drag or pressure drag is due to the difference of the pressure on the body, due to the pressure on the body surface. इस दोनों point को याद रखना. Third one we call as profile drag. Profile drag. This profile drag is a sum of, it is due to or sum of skin friction drag, skin friction drag and form drag. Is that clear? Chalo. Next one, last one. That's something we call as induced drag. That's something we call as induced drag. अब यहां बात को समझना. आपने ड्रैग फोर्स की तो बात की. लिफ्ट फोर्स कहां लग रहा है? लिफ्ट फोर्स कहां लग रहा है? फ्रॉम द बॉटम. अगर ये बॉडी ऐसे मूव कर रही है तो लिफ्ट फोर्स इज गोइंग लाइक दिस. अगर ये बॉडी ऐसे मूव कर रही है तो लिफ्ट फोर्स इज गोइंग लाइक दिस. सो इफ द लिफ्ट फोर्स इज एक्टिंग, इफ लिफ्ट फोर्स इज एक्टिंग लाइक दिस, तो आपका जो लिफ्ट फोर्स लग रहा है क्या अपोजिट में लग रहा है? तो जब आपको ऐसे ये लिफ्ट फोर्स लग रहा है, ये आपको लिफ्ट फोर्स लग रहा है, so definitely when the body is lifting, again some drag force will be acting, because अब ये body इधर move कर रही है ना, it is going in this direction, so again some drag force will be acting. So because of the lift force, whatever the drag will be induced, whatever the drag force will be induced, that drag we call as induced drag. So what I'm telling you, you guys can write it also. If the component of the lift acting perpendicular to the body, surface, a little drag, 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 a is induced, a little drag is induced, that is known as induced drag. That is known as induced drag. I don't think so anybody will have any problem in this four drag which I have mentioned. I don't think so anybody will have any problem in this four drag which I have mentioned. And let me explain again. Skin friction drag, it is because of the viscosity of the fluid. Pressure drag, it is because of the pressure difference over the body surface. Profile drag, it is a combination of both skin friction drag and the form drag. Induced drag, when some lift force is acting, because of that the body is up, because of the body is getting some lift, and due to that some induced drag will become, that due to that some drag will become, that drag we call as induced drag. It is because of the lift forces. It is because of the lift forces. Is that clear to all of you? क्या ये बातें सबको समझ में आई? I don't think so anybody will have any problem in this. किसी को भी इस बात से कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगी. एक छोटा सा फॉर्मूला याद रखिएगा, कभी कभी पूछता है that drag force on a sphere, sometimes people are asking FD will be equal to 3 pi d mu into V. 3 pi d mu into V, where pi you already know, d is the diameter, mu is the kinetic viscosity, mu is the dynamic viscosity, and V is the velocity. So all the things are given to you. Is that clear up to this? चलो अब थोड़ी सी और बातें. मैंने बोला था आज की क्लास में बहुत सारी बातें होंगी और सारे पॉइंट्स आपको बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. ऑल द पॉइंट्स आर वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू ऑल ऑफ यू. तो यहां तक कोई भी डाउट किसी को, यू कैन आस्क मी. यहां तक किसी को कोई भी डाउट है तो बताना. चलो, टिल द टाइम आई विल ड्रॉ द डायग्राम फॉर यू. आई एम आस्किंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू, किसी को कोई भी डाउट है तो बताओ जल्दी से बच्चा. चलो देखो यहां पे, this is the water level. So weight of the body is going down. Weight of the body is going down. ठीक है. Next thing, this time velocity, the body is going down with a velocity v, and this time this body is going up with a velocity v. Weight, आप जब आपकी बॉडी इधर जा रही है तो ड्रैग फोर्स कहां लगेगा? ड्रैग फोर्स विल बी एट व्हाट डायरेक्शन? जब बॉडी इधर जा रही है तो ड्रैग फोर्स आपको अपोजिट लगता है हमेशा. ड्रैग फोर्स विल बी ऑलवेज अपोजिट इन डायरेक्शन. So drag force आपको किधर लगेगा? This direction will be FD. This time body is going in upward direction, so drag force will be also in this direction only. So drag force will be in this direction, that will be FD. Now in both the cases, whether it's upward or downward, अगर ये upward motion कर रहा है या downward motion कर रहा हो, in both the way you know there will be a upward force will be acting. That upward force, what we name it? We name that force as what? ये जो upward force आपको लग रहा होगा इसमें is nothing but FB. That's something we call as buoyant force. चलिए, so let me write it for you guys. देखिए, for this if I'm writing equation summation fy if I'm doing summation fy, fd plus w will be equal to fv, fd plus w will be equal to fd. So if I'm finding fd, it will be what? fb minus w, fb minus w. I don't think so anybody will have any problem in this. So fd will be equal to fb minus w when the body is going upward, when the body is going upward. When now body is going downward, in that case you can write like this: fd plus fb will be equal to w. So fd will be equal to w minus fb. fd will be equal to w minus fb. Is that clear to all of you? क्या ये बातें समझ में आई आप दोनों को? To all of you, these 2 points you guys have understood or not? This 2 point you guys have understood or not? बात समझ में आई बच्चा? अगर बात समझ में आ गई तो नोट कर लीजिए, अगर बात समझ में आ गई तो सब लोग नोट कर लीजिए फटाक से. If you guys have understood this point, then please note it down. If you guys have understood this point, then please note it down. Then I will tell you something more. चलिए, अब एक और बातें करते हैं. एक छोटा सा टर्म आपको समझाता हूं. Let me tell you a very small term which some of you guys are already knowing about that. कुछ लोगों को मालूम नहीं होगा, तो मैं उनके बारे में बात कर रहा हूं. ठीक है, समझना. The term I want you guys to understand it. एक टर्म होता है जिसको आप बोलते हो टर्मिनल वेलोसिटी. आपने ये टर्म, दिस टर्म यू हैव हर्ड वेयर? आपने ये टर्म कहां सुना होगा? दिस टर्म you guys have heard at what place? That's something we call as in a Stokes law. There आप लोगों ने क्या फाइंड आउट किया था? टर्मिनल सेटलिंग वेलोसिटी. So here you need to understand what is that terminal settling velocity. आप लोग को बता सकते हो? Can you guys comment it and tell me, sir, what is the terminal settling velocity? क्या आप सब लोग बता सकते हो? What is that terminal settling velocity? Can you guys comment it? Can you guys comment on that? अगर आप लोग कमेंट करोगे अच्छा लगेगा. Can you guys comment on that? Yes or no dear? क्या आप लोग कमेंट करके बता सकते हो? वो समझना. What happens? The best example I can give it to you is the raindrop. अब समझो, that raindrop is coming from very far distance, very far higher distance, you can say, from very higher distance, and there the velocity when it comes out of the cloud, the velocity is zero at the point of the cloud itself. So there the velocity is zero, but once it reaches to you, it is facing, or it is in the range of gravity. So definitely if the velocity is zero, that is u is zero, still v equal to u plus at. A is nothing but equal to acceleration due to gravity. So definitely once the body will reach to you, when the body will reach to your body, when that raindrop will reach to your body, in that case it will have very higher speed. होना चाहिए था, it should have very higher speed, but you guys are enjoying rain, that too छम 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 बहुत आसानी से करते हो. Why you are enjoying that raindrop? That is because of this terminal settling velocity concept. Remember this concept. What is that? Concept? Remember this point. When the body started increasing the speed, when body speed is increasing, you can say the body speed is increasing. When the body speed is increasing, accordingly the drag force is also increasing. जब आपकी body force increase हो रही है, तो आपकी drag force भी क्या हो रही है? Increase हो रही होगी. तो आपकी बॉडी फोर्स इंक्रीज हुई, ड्रैग फोर्स इंक्रीज हुआ. बॉडी फोर्स इंक्रीज हुई, ड्रैग फोर्स इंक्रीज हुआ. तो आपने जब बॉडी इंक्रीज हो रही है, जैसे जैसे वेलोसिटी इंक्रीज हो रही है, आपकी ड्रैग फोर्स भी इंक्रीज हो रही है. At a time will come, at a particular time will come when the drag force will be equal to the weight of the body. What I told here, remember this point. When the drag force will be equal to the weight of the body. Did you got my point? At that point, whatever the velocity will be achieved by that body, the body will come down with that same speed now. Now no change will be there. The body will come with the same speed now. That speed we call as terminal settling velocity. Once again, I'm repeating for all of you. When raindrop is coming down at the initial point, the speed of the raindrop is what? 0. It is coming with the acceleration g, that is 9.81. So when the body is coming with a speed 9.81, that what will happen? The speed will increase, and you know that when speed will increase, the drag force will be also increased, because the drag force formula half CD rho A U square. So U is there. So if you are increasing the speed here, definitely what will happen? Drag force will increase. At a point will come, at a particular point will come, at a particular point will come where the drag force and the weight of the mass of the body, or weight of the body, will become equal. At that point, whatever the velocity will be there, that velocity we call as terminal settling velocity. And now from that point, the velocity will be same. So in a plane sedimentation tank, आपने plane sedimentation tank में जो आपको मैं environment बताया हूँगा, वहां मैंने क्या बोला? That Stokes law, in Stokes law, they have assumed that that body is settling with a terminus settling velocity. ऐसा होगा नहीं, because in the very small tank, getting the terminal or reaching the terminal settling velocity will not be possible. But अगर वो चीज एज्यूम नहीं करते तो आपको क्या एज्यूम करना पड़ता कि आपके पूरा पार्टिकल में क्या हो रही है? स्पीड डिफरेंट हो रही है, मतलब जैसे जैसे पार्टिकल नीचे सेटल हो रहा है उसकी स्पीड बढ़ रही है. Then the design will be complicated, the analysis will be complicated, and that is the reason there we have assumed that in the plane sedimentation we have assumed that our particles are settling with a terminal settling velocity. You got that point? What is terminal settling velocity? I don't think so anybody will have any doubt regarding that. किसी को कोई डाउट है तो बताओ बच्चा. किसी को कोई भी डाउट है इस पॉइंट में तो बिल्कुल बेफिक्र होके बताइए. किसी को भी कोई भी पॉइंट में डाउट है तो बताइए बेफिक्र होके. आई एम वेटिंग फॉर यू गाइस. मैं कमेंट सेक्शन में आपका वेट कर रहा हूं. आई नो आप लोग रिकॉर्डेड देख रहे हो, सो दैट इज द रीजन आई एम वेटिंग फॉर यू गाइस. इज दैट क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू? इज दैट क्लियर? देखो, समझोगे नहीं, प्रॉब्लम नहीं बनेगा. अगर आप एक एक पॉइंट को इफ यू नॉट अंडरस्टैंड ईच एंड एवरी पॉइंट ना, इट विल बी अ प्रॉब्लम फॉर यू. आइदर इफ यू आर गोइंग फॉर द न्यूमेरिकल क्वेश्चन, दैट आल्सो आई गिव इट टू यू, और इफ यू आर गोइंग टू द थ्योरेटिकल क्वेश्चन. तो समझना बहुत जरूरी है बच्चा, समझना बहुत जरूरी है. प्यार से समझेंगे, अच्छे समझेंगे और आराम से करेंगे. सो आई वांट ऑल ऑफ यू गाइस टू प्लीज वर्क ऑन दिस. चलो जल्दी बताना सब लोग. चलो, is that clear to all of you? बात समझ में आई बच्चा? मैं कमेंट सेक्शन में आपका वेट कर रहा हूं. I'm waiting for all of you guys to comment about this, whether it is clear to all of you or not. चलो, चलिए आगे बढ़ूं क्या? चलिए, कैन आई गो फर्दर? नेक्स्ट थिंग, you know that when the drag force will be there, some resistance will be there, definitely you have to provide some power to overcome that. So for that, the power formula will be equal to Fd into U. So that's something we call as Fd into U infinity here. That is a free stream velocity. So half into CD into rho into A into U infinity cube. This formula you will use it in the design of flocculator also. Flocculator का जो पैडल होता है, there also you will use this formula. So आपने formula use भी किया होगा. Those guys who have watched the workout session in environment also, you have used this formula, that power will be equal to Fd into U, half into CD into rho into A into U into Q. जिन लोग को डाउट होगा कि सर Fd into U आपने क्यों किया, go to the basic formula dear. F into what is U? That is the length upon time. So F into length, what is that? It is nothing but the work done. So work done per time, that is nothing but what? Work done per time, that is nothing but what? Power. इसीलिए मैंने Fd into U रखा. So I hope आपको ये बात समझ में आ गई होगी. किसी को यहां तक कोई डाउट भी नहीं होगा, बिल्कुल क्लियर है आपके माइंड में। चलिए अब कुछ कुछ और बातें करते हैं आपसे, थोड़ी बातें और हो जाए। मजा आ रहा है कि नहीं बच्चा, मजा आ रहा है कि नहीं? मैं आपसे क्लास में इसलिए इसलिए चाह रहा हूं क्योंकि ये क्लास ना बहुत ही ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है आपके लिए। दैट इज द रीजन आई एम आस्किंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू इन बिटवीन। मजा आ रहा है? चलिए, नाउ विल टॉक अबाउट स्ट्रीमलाइन बॉडी एंड ब्लफ बॉडी। स्ट्रीमलाइन बॉडी एंड ब्लफ बॉडी बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक है, कई लोगों को इसके बारे में आइडिया नहीं होता। स्ट्रीमलाइन बॉडी एंड ब्लफ बॉडी। आप लोग कार्ड खेलते हो, उसमें आप ब्लफ खेलो, वो ब्लफ और ये ब्लफ अलग है, ठीक है? समझिएगा, दिस इज स्ट्रीमलाइन बॉडी एंड ब्लफ बॉडी। समझिएगा क्या है। I'm showing you this with an example. For example, a body is like this. एक बॉडी आपका ऐसा है, ठीक है? Air is passing over that. 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 So this is the direction of the direction of the air. This is the body. So if you see that, if you see in this body, if you see in this body, and with that one more body I am showing to you, एक और बॉडी आपको मैं बना के दिखा रहा हूं। एक और बॉडी मैंने आपको दिखाया। Same air it will go in this, it will go like this. Same air it will go in this, it will go like this. देख लो, whether you guys can visualize this or not. Now you guys will tell me in which case, in which body, the body first, this is the first body and this is the second body. In which case you can see that, that fluid is the fluid is flowing, the fluid layer is flowing, just attached, the fluid layer and the body is totally attached, क्योंकि आपको मालूम है अगर वो अटैच नहीं है, if there is some space it will be a problem for us, if there is some space it will be a problem for us. So in which body, in the first one or in the second one, किस वाले बॉडी में जो बॉडी है आपको पूरा अटैच होकर चल रहा है? That means you can say in which case the fluid layer are exactly coinciding, exactly attached with the body surface, exactly attached with the body surface. किसमें हो रहा है? किसमें हो रहा है? Definitely आप बोलोगे सर सेकंड वन में हो रहा है. Definitely you will tell about second one. In a first one you will find that कि आपको दिखेगा यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, यहाँ पे आपको स्पेस खाली है. Here also some space is there, but ये चीजें आपको यहाँ नहीं दिख रही, यहाँ बहुत कम स्पेस खाली है. So that is the beauty of this second body, and that second body we call as streamline body, and the first body will call as bluff body. You can say that आपने देखा होगा ब्रिज का जो पिलर देखा होगा, आपने देखा होगा ब्रिज का पिलर के डिजाइन जो करते हैं वो लोग. फॉर एग्जांपल अगर उन्हें सर्कुलर ब्रिज का पाइल दिया है तो उसको वो लोग थोड़ा सा ऐसे डाइवर्ट कर देते हैं, आपने देखा है कि नहीं ये चीज? थोड़ा सा डिजाइन गंदा बन गया. वो लोग इसको थोड़ा सा ऐसे डाइवर्ट कर देते हैं. You guys have seen this thing or not? You guys have seen this thing or not? So bridge के design में, in a bridge design you will find that the center, this is the center pillar, this is the pillar, but at the upper part till the water is there, till the water surface, वो लोग कुछ ऐसा डिजाइन कर देते हैं so that water can pass comfortably, so that the water can pass comfortably. जितना अच्छे से वाटर पास करने दोगे, जितना अच्छे से वाटर को पास करने दोगे, that much less drag will be there, that much less drag will be there. जितना ज्यादा वाटर को रोकोगे, जितना ज्यादा वाटर को रेजिस्टेंस प्रोवाइड करोगे, that much drag will be there and that much problem will be there. If you are allowing that water to pass as early as possible, as quickest way it is possible, in that case the drag will be less. So that is the beauty of this, that is the beauty of the streamlined body. And you can see that the fish के बारे में जानते हो ना, उसकी बॉडी कुछ ऐसी ही होती है सेकंड. एंड दैट इज द रीजन आपने देखा होगा कार में भी, कार की जो बॉडी बनती है वो पूरी स्ट्रीमलाइन बॉडी बनती है. Why? Because air can comfortably go out, air can comfortably go, air can comfortably pass. If air will pass comfortably, the body will go much faster, the body will go much faster. So that is the beauty of the streamline, that is the beauty of the streamline. अब कुछ पॉइंट्स है जो मैं आपको दिमाग में रखना चाहता हूं, क्योंकि कई लोगों को ये पॉइंट्स दिमाग में नहीं रहते और वो फिर कंफ्यूजन में रहते हैं. So I want to make that clear to you. I want to make that clear for you. I'm not giving you definition for what is streamlined body and what is bluff body. मैं आपको define नहीं कर रहा हूं. आपको बिल्कुल clear हो गया होगा दिमाग में. I know what is streamlined body, what is bluff body. It is now completely clear to all of you, I can say. Now I'm going to some points which I'm telling to you, some points which I'm going to tell you, which are very very important for you. समझिएगा. A body may not be streamlined. A body may not be streamlined. First one, or don't write may not, ऐसे लिखिएगा. A body may be streamlined at a lower speed, at low velocity, but may not be at higher velocity. Did you got my point? Did you got my point? Did you got my point? शायद जो एयर पास आपका हो रहा हो, शायद एयर जो पास हो रहा हो, वो जब आप स्लो जा रहे हो तो कंफर्टेबली अटैच होके पास हो रहा हो, कंफर्टेबली अटैच बॉडी सरफेस से पूरा अटैच होके पास हो रहा हो. लेकिन शायद आप फास्टर से जाओ. फॉर एग्जांपल दिस, टेक दिस. शायद अगर मैं स्लो मूव कर रहा हूं तो बॉडी एकदम कंफर्टेबली आसान से एयर आपका कंफर्टेबली अटैच्ड होके फ्लो कर रहा होगा. सो इन दैट केस इट विल बी कंप्लीटली एक्ट एज अ स्ट्रीमलाइन बॉडी. बट इसी बॉडी को बहुत ही फास्ट लेके जाऊं तो ऐसा होगा कि दोज एयर विच आर hitting here, those air particles which are hitting here, it will directly pass like this, it will directly pass like this. So in that case, if the air will directly pass like this, there will be some space. So that depends upon velocity, that depends upon velocity. इसलिए मैंने आपको बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट है, मैंने आपको लिख भी दिया है कि at lower velocity, if a body is acting like a stream body, it is not always true that it will act streamlined body in higher velocity also. So it is not sure that it will act streamlined body, it will act as a streamlined body in a higher velocity also. So that is the reason I have written a body may be streamlined at a lower velocity but may not be at a higher velocity. Very good, very good, very good. Chalo, super. Next one. Next one here. Next one देखना. Next one ध्यान से देखना सब लोग. A body may be streamlined when placed in a particular position in a particular position in the flow, but may not be so when placed in another position. What I told, that when placed in a particular position in the flow, it can be streamlined body but may not be so when the placed in another position. मतलब ये एक body है, for example this body, if it is traveling like this, so in that case it can act as a streamlined body. In that case it can act as a streamlined body. लेकिन if the same body is moving like this, ये body ऐसे move करे, so do you really think in this case the body will be in a streamlined body? No. तो एक ही body at a particular orientation, it can act as a streamlined body, but at a different orientation, it cannot act as it cannot be a streamlined body. I hope it is clear to all of you. I hope ये बात आपको समझ में आ गई होगी. किसी को भी इस बात से कोई भी डाउट है तो बताओ. And those guys who want to note it down, they can note it down. फटाफट नोट कर लीजिए सब लोग. चलिए एक प्रॉब्लम करते हैं बच्चों पहले, देन विल गो टू द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक. पहले एक छोटा सा प्रॉब्लम करते हैं. आप लोग बहुत देर से थ्योरी पढ़ रहे हो तो एक प्रॉब्लम आप लोग के लिए बनता है. चलिए दिस इज द प्रॉब्लम व्हाट वी आर हैविंग. यू गाइस कैन ट्राई फर्स्ट. आप सब लोग ट्राई कर सकते हो फर्स्ट. पहले इस प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व कीजिए, देन विल गो फॉर द सम अदर स्टेप आल्सो. आगे भी कहानी हम करेंगे. पहले इसको आप पढ़िए, इस क्वेश्चन को पढ़िए, एंड देन यू गाइस कैन कमेंट इट व्हाट एवर आंसर विल बी. आप कमेंट करके बता सकते हो. I am waiting for you guys to first try this question. This question has been asked in GATE 2004 for 2 mark. ये क्वेश्चन आपके GATE 2004 में पूछा गया है. GATE 2004 में for 2 mark. This is one. ये आपका 1.328 है. It's not 0.328, it's 1.328. प्यार से कीजिएगा और बताइएगा कितना वैल्यू आया, क्या वैल्यू आया. चलो जल्दी बताना सब लोग. चलिए ट्राई कीजिए सब लोग. बन जाएगा. इट्स नॉट सो डिफिकल्ट. अगेन आई एम टेलिंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू, ये बहुत ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट नहीं है. बन जाएगा बच्चा, सबसे बन जाएगा. मैं आपको थोड़ा क्वेश्चन समझा देता हूं अगर आपको थोड़ी सी हेल्प चाहिए तो. Otherwise, those guys who are solving without my help, they can solve, no problem. This is the plate, dear. This is the plate, and this plate is moving with a velocity what? This plate is moving with a velocity 0.12 meter per second. This plate dimension is also given to you. This one is 0.5 meter. and this one is 0.7 meter. This one is 0.5 and 0.7 meter. ठीक है, this plate is moving like this. It is like this calculator, जिसकी 0.5 मीटर आपकी width है और 0.7 मीटर इसकी length है, and it is going like this. It is going like this. So in that case, what will happen? In both the side, drag force is acting. इधर भी आपको drag लग रहा है, इधर भी आपको drag लग रहा है. In both the sides, some drag force is acting. Both the sides, some drag force is acting. So that drag force, first of all, you need to find out. The drag force, first of all, you need to find out. They are asking you what? वो आपसे पूछ रहे हैं W minus FB. इसको आप क्या बोलते हो? Submerged weight. Submerged weight. This is something they are asking to you. Submerged weight. This is something I have told you in a buoyancy. What is submerged weight? So W minus FB. If a body is going downward, if a body is moving downward, just now I proved you that FD will be equal to what? F minus W. So here the FD will be equal to the submerged weight. FD will be equal to the submerged weight. इसलिए मैंने आपको क्या बोला? That is the reason what I told you. Find out the drag force and you can directly equate. You can directly take that as submerged weight. You can directly take that as a submerged weight. So find out the drag force. Find out the drag force first of all. So now here they have given you CD value. One is for laminar boundary layer, one is for turbulent boundary layer. You have to find out first whether the flow is in laminar zone or in a turbulent zone. वो laminar zone में है या turbulent zone में है, ये आपको find out करना पड़ेगा. आपके पास मालूम है what is the condition? 5 into 10 to power 5. That is the Reynolds number. Up to that the flow is in laminar zone. उसके बाद क्या हो जाता है? More than that it is in a turbulent boundary zone. So let's do it. Let's do it first. That RE critical, that something is equal to 5 into 10 to power 5. That is something is equal to 5 into 10 to power 5. So rho V Vx upon mu will be equal to 5 into 10 to power 5. Is that clear? Now rho is what? Rho we have, how much they have given you? Or directly something, if x I am writing, if x you are writing directly, कितनी आ रही x की वैल्यू आप सब लोग बता दोगे मेरे को? x वैल्यू will be what? 5 into 10 to power 5 into mu की वैल्यू कितनी गिवन है बच्चा? 10 to power minus 3 upon rho value will be 1000 into v 0.12. So how much x value you are getting? How much x value आपकी आ रही है? You are getting around 4.16 meter. As I know you guys cannot comment here, तो मैं आंसर आपको खुद ही बता रहा हूँ. X equal to 4.16 meter. Now you guys will tell me what is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of x value equal to 4.16? That tells you that up to distance 4.16, completely laminar boundary layer will be there. तो अगर आपका फ्लैट प्लेट अप टू 4.16 तक है, तब तक उसमें लैमिनार बाउंड्री लेयर भी फॉर्म होगा. बट हियर यू कैन सी दैट द लेंथ, इफ योर बॉडी लेंथ इज व्हाट? 0.7 मीटर. ये सिर्फ लेंथ 0.7 मीटर ही है. दैट मींस दिस कंप्लीट 0.7 मीटर विल बी इन अ लैमिनार बाउंड्री रीजन. This complete 0.7 meter will be in a laminar boundary layer region. So that means which formula we have to use it for the CD? We have to use laminar boundary layer formula. So I hope it is clear to all of you. किसी को इस बात में कोई डाउट है तो बिल्कुल पूछ सकता है. चलिए, FD का फॉर्मूला हाफ इंटू CD इंटू रो इंटू A इंटू U इंफिनिटी का होल स्क्वायर. So FD will be equal to half into CD की वैल्यू कितनी है? 1.328 रूट अंडर RE. Now in place of RE क्या रखूंगा मैं? रो. So रो they have given you what? रो कितनी given है? 1000 into V they have given or not? Yes, 0.12. So rho Vx. Now this time x will be what? It is about the actual body. It is about the actual body. So actual body length is what? 0.7 only. So rho Vx upon mu. Mu is 10 to power minus 3. Mu is 10 to power minus 3 into rho will be again 1000. Area will be 0.5 into 0.7 into u infinity 0.12 का whole square. So if you calculate dear, आपकी FD की वैल्यू कितनी आएगी फटाफट बता दीजिए. What will be the FD value? You guys can calculate and tell me fast. जल्दी से कैलकुलेट कीजिए और बताइए कितनी आ रही है FD वैल्यू. What is the FD value you guys are getting? जल्दी से कैलकुलेट कीजिए और बताइए. What is the FD value you guys are getting? What is the FD value you guys are getting? जल्दी से बताइएगा सब लोग. I want all of you guys to tell me fast. What will be the FD value? So somewhere you will get half into 0.0231 Newton. Up, you guys will tell me whatever the drag force we have calculated for one surface. मैं एक surface के लिए calculate किया. For example, this body. मैंने एक surface के लिए calculate किया. But the same drag force will act on this body also ना. आपकी air तो इधर भी है इधर भी है. आपकी liquid तो this side भी और this side भी है. So in both the sides some drag force will act. So whatever drag force we got, the actual drag force, the actual submerged weight will be equal to what? Submerged weight will be equal to what? It will be equal to 2 into FD. And your answer will be 0.031 Newton. 0.0231 Newton. I don't think so anybody will have any problem in this question. फिर भी I know as it is not live session, आप लोग के कुछ doubts होंगे. मैं wait कर रहा हूँ बच्चा 1 or 2 minutes. You can ask if you have any doubt regarding this question. मैं आपके लिए wait कर रहा हूँ. I'm waiting for you guys. If you have any other doubt, you can ask me. अगर आपको और भी कुछ डाउट है तो आप बिल्कुल पूछ सकते हैं हमसे. बिल्कुल हमें से पूछ सकते हैं. If you have any other doubt, you can always ask me, guys. You can always ask me. बिल्कुल पूछ सकते हैं आप. If you have any doubt, you can always ask me. Is that clear to all of you? Is that clear to all of you? बात समझ में आई बच्चा? You got this problem or not? ये बात बिल्कुल समझ में आई. I'm looking for you guys to comment. अगर आप लोग के कुछ डाउट्स हैं तो बिल्कुल कमेंट करके बताइए. अगर आप लोग के कुछ डाउट्स हैं तो बिल्कुल कमेंट करके बताइए. I'm showing you the slides again. If you guys are having any other doubt, you can always comment. Okay? And अगर आप लोग को हमारा कंटेंट अच्छा लगता है, आपको लगता है कि we guys are doing best for all the student, definitely share with all your friends. They also can enjoy this. और आप लोग के अगर कुछ doubts बच गए because as it is recorded, so if you are having any other doubt also, you can comment it now also or later on also you can comment. You can ask me through Facebook or Instagram, wherever you are connected with me. आप में से बिल्कुल पूछ सकते हैं. तब तक के लिए ख्याल रखिए, ध्यान अपना सब लोग अच्छे से ख्याल रखिए. We'll meet again. One more classes will be there for fluid mechanics. एक और क्लास आपको मैं फ्लूइड मैकेनिक्स के लिए लूंगा जिनको भी डाउट था. और दो पार्ट में जो मैं नहीं ले रहा हूं, दैट इज द टर्बुलेंट फ्लो एंड द हाइड्रोलिक मशीन. दिस 2 पार्ट आई एम नॉट टेकिंग टू यू. Turbulent flow is not important for the GATE exam. That is the reason I am not discussing here. And hydraulic machine I will take in a complete way. After GATE exam because that is important for the ESE exam. So I have cleared all your doubt regarding the fluid mechanics. Yes, one more workout session will be there. एक मैं आपको workout session लूंगा, complete workout session that I am going to plan soon, and I will inform to all of you guys. और उसके लिए आप क्या करो, कोई भी सब लोग आप क्या करो, I am requesting to all of you, those guys, in the description section of this video, you will find my Unacademy profile link. Go to that profile link, click on that, and follow me so that if any special class, if I am conducting for you guys regarding the fluid mechanics or OCF or environment or any other subject, you will be the first person to get notified of it. And that is the reason always follow, not only me, you can follow all the faculty so that if they are conducting some workout session for you guys, आपको inform होगा, आप सबको inform होगा. Is that clear to you? Is that clear to you? Is that clear to all of you? Is that clear to all of you? I don't think so in this question you will have any problem, dear. I don't think so in this question you will have any problem. If you are getting some problem, you can always contact to me. You can always contact to me. सिर्फ क्लास एक और क्लास में लूंगा फ्लूइड मैकेनिक्स का. कल आपको एक और क्लास होगा. टुमारो वन मोर क्लासेस विल बी देयर फॉर फ्लूइड मैकेनिक्स, क्योंकि आपके कुछ टॉपिक्स आज बचे हो गए हैं और कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स बचे हुए हैं. Some very good topics like vortex shielding, Magnus effect. These two topics are remaining for you, and with that some problems regarding the force on submerged body. Still I will give you some more different type of problem. So that complete detail we'll discuss tomorrow. Detail we'll discuss tomorrow. Till then, keep learning, keep sharing, and with that guys, bye bye, take care.